Welcome back to this already the final segment of today's Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. You know, I'm a huge fan of SuperInterns, SuperInterns.com. I talk about them all the time, and they made a great difference in my business. If you want to take your business on your internship program to the next level, you need some sophistication. The reason why most intern programs don't work is they don't provide the right infrastructure and really recognize how to harness the energies of millennials who are really difficult to harness their energies. And that's why Super Julie Braun with Super Interns has created a phenomenal experience for employers to make an intern program that's worth having and then some. And then for the interns, creating an incredible mentoring environment that really helps young people transition into the world of business. I love what you do, and always glad to have you on the program, Julie.
Thank you so much, Kevin. You know, I love that you mentioned millennials can be difficult to work with. Sometimes it is like herding cats.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. And but once they get it, they can be pretty awesome. And they're incredibly clever. They're very creative. They have a lot of energy and, and often a lot of assertiveness that usually takes decades to develop. They just need that assertiveness disciplined.
Isn't that true? I often think this assertiveness that you're talking about, I often wonder, where does that come from? Because I don't know if I had that at that age. I think I gained it over the course of my career, but it was something that was developed over time. And it really is an enormous asset to a business when we think of all of those attributes that they bring to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about this new podcasting show that you've got starting very soon.
Yeah, so it's really exciting. Next week, Thursday, we're going to launch our first show on blab.im. It's being touted right now as the fastest growing social network in the world. And it's really interesting. It is a live streaming show where I will be the host, and I'll have a co-host and a couple guests that will come in and out of the show throughout the hour. And we'll be talking about, next week, we're going to be talking about career seekers and why they can't get a job. So we've got the top problems that happen from a business perspective all the way through, people just giving up too soon. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really excited about this show because it's connected on a lot of different levels. It's connected with Twitter, directly to a Twitter feed, and it is a global show. So, it's really exciting.
Tell us a little bit about that platform, because I keep pretty well versed on these type of platforms, and I'm not familiar with that one.
Well, it's relatively new. It's actually in its beta program right now, so it still has some wonky challenges with it, but they are working really hard on fixing that. So the platform is similar to Skype, where everyone's on camera. There's up to 4 seats. So you would have a host, a co-host, and then you would have probably a guest or 2. Now, one of the things that's really awesome about this is any person who is listening to the show, watching the show, can ask to become a guest. And let's say that you kind of run into a moment where somebody says something very interesting in the Twitter feed. You can invite them to come and sit in and have a conversation. It is right to the point. It is incredibly socially connected because of the Twitter function. As people are talking about, maybe they might be instant messaging saying, hey, I want to know more about this. They might be asking questions. Not only are you seeing that on this platform, but it's immediately getting shot out to Twitter at the same time. So it's generating more traffic from Twitter, so those people will come. I have seen audiences on this platform increase 3 to 4 times in the matter of a half an hour because of that one function.
Talk a little bit about the frequency. How often do you plan on doing this?
I think we're going to start doing it once a week just to have that frequency and recency. and we're going to test a lot of different times. So our first show will be on Thursday, January 21st. It will be at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. And for your folks in your neck of the woods, Kevin, I think that would be, 6 p.m. Mm-hmm. And we're going to test a lot of different things. I think we're going to discover a lot of things. What I'm really excited about is that there's nobody else on this platform talking about career seekers or internships or companies that need interns. So we're really going to be the first ones on this platform.
Kind of pioneering it.
Thank God, for once. Yes, yeah. It's really good to be first to something.
Absolutely. I think it's great. How long will each show be?
It'll be an hour. Mm-hmm. And in fact, Kevin, we would love to have you come on our show at some point when we do a topic talking about businesses and how they can grow their business by utilizing interns. I think firsthand you've had your own experiences with that.
Yeah, been doing it now for a few years, I guess, at least over 2, and I would be glad to do that. I'd love to be able to join you guys for that.
What are some of the notable things that have happened to you in the last 2 years having had interns?
Well, it certainly impresses me about their ability to catch on to things. You know, they say you can't teach old dogs new tricks. Well, you certainly can do that with young people. And we're able to do a lot of creative things to it. But what is also awesome about what you guys have developed is that not all of your interns are young. 2 of my most productive ones were, wives and mothers, and really intrigued by what they've been able to, what they were able to do during their experience. And so I'm very excited by how much you can improve and take your business to the next level. And my producer is telling me this show should have ended about a minute ago, but I love it, and I'll be glad to talk about it at length on your program. Super Julie Braun is her name. SuperInterns.com is her company. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Kevin.
You bet. When we come back next time, more for you. The show continues 24/7 at PriceOfBusiness.com. Keep an eye of our TV program. Great interview with Robert Kiyosaki this Sunday on the Biz TV network. Have a great day. Spend it wisely on this station.